I think with the biggest thing that I think a lot of these people saw when LIV really came about was it's boring. And that's not like a bad thing.
It just sucks, dude. It sucks.
Yeah, the thing is, our generation of all of our people on this planet are so used to modern, new, efficient, technologically advanced, exciting, because we can create it, right? I mean, we have some of the biggest innovation periods in the whole universe coming in the last 20 years of what we've been able to produce. Now, when you bring that to a sport like golf, which isn't really the same in being a sport that wants to continuously build and technologically grow, it's very traditional based. Obviously, you have all of these clubs now that are being like engineered a little bit different ways to be more explosive, so you can see farther drives, and you can see a lot of these cool, really good spin shots, so you can kind of bring that into the game. But it's just so ingrained into the way that it was played beginning, the tradition of the legacy of how it was played, when our ancestors all had wooden clubs and were out walking the course, compared to now with us using these huge titanium drivers with golf carts. We bring the modernness into it, but it doesn't stick the same. And the only people that really truly appreciate it are the ones that are out on the links every day or follow it like it's the NFL. It's really not as appealing to somebody. You're not going to have, like, here's the example I can make. You have your group of like 5 friends that you want to come over to watch a sporting event. None of them know anything about sports altogether. Are you bringing them to watch the Masters, or are you bringing them to watch the Super Bowl? You obviously know which one they're going to want to do first, right? And that's because one's more appealing than the other in the world we live in right now. And that's just the way it is. So they try to bring LIV in to try to make it different. I mean, what's their golf but louder is like their motto or tagline or whatever.
It is.
It's just louder golf. It's like, I don't really know what that means, for example, because my argument is how much more modern can you make it is my question. Because obviously, like, they're doing concerts and stuff going into the tournament.
What are they gonna
they're bringing around it,
what
but
else are
that's
they
not the same as golf.
Yeah, they're trying to make it, I don't know. It gets to a point where, like, you don't want it to be a spectacle. To me, and I know a lot of hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people share the same opinion. It's like, I want to watch the game of golf because I understand how hard it is to get good at it.
Oh, yeah.
But the annoying part is when you have guys who are just playing for the trophy instead of the benefits that come with that trophy, it becomes such a washed tournament and such a washed event that it makes no sense to watch it. You look at these PGA qualifying events, you got amateurs who are playing their hearts out to be able to get that PGA Tour Pro card.
Yeah.
You got guys who are trying to qualify for the Masters, the Open, stuff like that are trying to really do well in those, so that way, one, they can win the prize money. Yep. 2, they can able to get, a situation where they can get publicity, so that way they can get, endorsement deals, stuff like that.
Yep.
That's the positives of the PGA Tour. LIV Golf, you just have a bunch of guys from Saudi Arabia who are billionaires that are just saying, here, take my money. Oh, you want $800 million? That's just pocket change to me. You can play on my tour, and I'll just keep on the paycheck each week if you just keep playing here. It makes no sense to me, and I don't like LIV Golf at all. It does not. They say it's going to grow the sport, but I feel like it's going to be even worse because it's just going to show people that, like, we're not really here to actually play. We're here because we get money, and then we're just going to be golfers.
We have heard that story before. This one thing called the XFL.
Yeah.
This was almost not the same, but a very similar situation to what I see is going to happen with LIV Golf. They bring in the idea of having more intense, fan-friendly, as far as viewing-wise, obviously, a brand of football that's more hits, more fun, a lot more intense, but there's enough to the point where it's too much.
Yeah,
this feels like a very similar scenario with how LIV is going out, and to be frank, I don't think it's going to last.
No, it's not. I'd say give it 3 years max.